anybody but him. And looks like we're gonna see what he can do to see if he can come back in this game. He needs to level. That's the most important thing right now, because maybe he's trying to support, but he's a liability as the game progresses and everyone gets to buff to level 20. And looks like he's gonna lift off Hip Hop, and that's exactly what he needed to do. Great support there. iDra manages to take him out. Oh, ajunior gets the kill. That was a really great job there. As we will be able to see what does iDra take out a fortress completely. That's huge. That is actually huge, because team number 1 was really ahead for a long time in the turret kills. So iDra managing to snipe, and Mishen, of course, going against iDra, but will iDra survive? iDra's been a master of escape so far, but yes, he does. Lala manages to come in and throw down a true strike, as well as arcade blasters and Asuras to take out Mishen and Anton. And Hip Hop tries to come in and save it, but instead iDra and Lala are doing a great job pushing this right lane, and they have successfully taken the lead in terms of the turrets and as well as the kills. This is amazing play here from iDra and Lala, but mainly iDra, because he's done such a good job. He is so well fed, and he's been making a great amount of progress, staying alive so much, which is so key, because if he dies, he is out for a good minute or two out of the commission. And of course, Mishen and Anton, as well as Hip Hop, they're going to have to make a good push here, because they are behind now. iDra going to see if he can trap him, but no escape for Hip Hop. Hip Hop now has to go against iDra, but iDra has now got shield. Adrian coming to the rescue. Adrian tries to lift and do a ton of damage, but Adrian instead, will he go down? No, a lot of Asuras going down from both Zeros as Anton manages to escape. Mishen is about to go, is about to kill off Adrian. Adrian goes down. iDra, the last survivor of his team, as Lala does go down, but Anton goes down. Anton goes down as well. Mishen is the last survivor as well, so it is now toe-to-toe. iDra has a slight advantage. He doesn't catch him. Yes, iDra will be able to catch Mishen, but Mishen teleports away back home. Great awareness there by Mishen, but that won't be good news, because iDra's now being able to snipe an entire fortress. iDra now absolutely going to town on this entire left side fortress, but Mishen throws down his own true strike, and iDra, he's going to teleport home. And after a huge action-packed battle, we now see that team number 1 is now way behind in terms of the turret count, thanks to superb play by iDra over here. Of course, iDra, he's done a great job staying alive, because realizing that he's the main carry on his team, he needs to be able to do the most damage with his abilities. He has to stay alive, and so with players like ajunior rushing in to just try to support as well as possible, and team 2 playing phenomenally, despite the fact that ajunior is 2 and 14 and Lala is slightly negative. Both players have been supporting iDra fantastically this whole game. Mishen, of course, see if he can catch iDra off that, but iDra managing to dodge it the entire time, throwing down a force field. Mishen caught out of position. He's going to try to see if he can run and suicide and do as much damage he can to the fortresses, but at the same time realizing he is not there to do anything anyways. iDra is going to go. Lala is going to retreat as well up the north. ajunior finally goes down, but Mishen is going to die as well here. So not going to do too much here, but Hip Hop went down as well. So Anton, he is the last survivor of his team, taking out the right fortresses, but iDra and Lala taking out the left fortresses as well. So pretty much the margin of error for team number 1 is down to just 1. They only can make one more mistake before that general dies. If that general dies, they are pretty much in the complete danger zone, and they have to just basically play super defensive. That generals might go down anyways, and looks like iDra's going to do a great job just retreating, staying alive, because again, iDra, he is 18 and 2, level 25 before anyone's even level 22, so he's going to be on, again, a major respawn time if he can. Now, here is the thing. iDra might just card up and go for it. He has 2800 gas, so he's able to just card up with armor as well as mana and health, so he should be able to do a lot of tanking if he chooses to do so, but knows that he's going to run past Anton. Anton going for the left fortress tower, but instead Anton going to run back, realizing he's outnumbered. Looks like Lala trying to charge in to see if he can catch him, throw down an Asura maybe and trap him. iDra catches him in the force field, but Anton blinks away. And of course, right now Hip Hop and Mishen are now rejoining the battle. Looks like Lala catches Mishen in a true strike, and that is exactly what Lala needed to do. Mishen running away, realizing he's caught, but Hip Hop is there to re-gank against Lala. And of course, Lala not going to be able to get out of those upswings. That is unavoidable at all costs. And now, just like that, they are up 3-2, but iDra managing to take out Mishen. Will Mishen be able to get away? Mishen charges away, and he's using health potions, and Mishen barely survives. Meanwhile, Hip Hop lifts off iDra. iDra can't escape because he doesn't have God Shield right now. He does throw down a force field, and he does throw down a God Shield, and he did get away. So superb escape there by iDra. iDra being Houdini for his team. Lala on the respawn. ajunior realizing that he can't engage and help iDra, but iDra finally goes down, and so he is going to have a long respawn time. Let's hop on board with Anton. Anton right now needs to make something happen. He is the highest level on his team. He's been doing great amount of pushing, but he's been dying way too much with his team. He is supposed to be the escape artist for his team with Blinks, and Hip Hop and Mishen are supposed to be the main damage dealers. And so we're going to have to see if they're going to be able to make a good push. We're coming upon the end game over here, considering that the general for team number 1 almost dead. I'm going to scroll up and see what it is. It is at 1500 out of 3200. He is at half health, and a good push can take him out, and as well as take out a lot of tower health. So they have to make this really good. iDra off the respawn, gonna do energy balls. It looks like Lala gonna try to see if he can do force field to trap him. True Strike goes down. ajunior going for a good explosive swing. Hip Hop tries to charge him, but he goes down. Mishen, he's on low health. He has a bunch of cards. He can't go down because those cards will be useless. Anton trying to do a lot of damage. Lala and ajunior are down. iDra's the last survivor of team number 2, which is not surprising considering that he's been the rock for his team. Anton and Mishen are running, but Anton does get caught, but instead he's gonna teleport back home. Great job and play there. Mishen realizing he needs to get he needs to go back home and heal, as a card player needs to survive above all costs over here. And right now it looks like Hip Hop, he's gonna run on the left side. Hip Hop, he needs to make something happen as well, because he's been fed a lot with a lot of kills, and he may not be as high level, but he does have a lot of great items. And now if we go to the center lane, we see iDra here. Now let's hop on board with iDra. He is the last hope for his team. If he goes, the rest of the team goes. And of course, ajunior, he is trying to see if he can get a good position on the left side. Mishen and iDra are going on the left, but Anton, he might go down. Anton does go down. That is huge considering he's a huge damage dealer. iDra shields around here. Hip Hop, he's going to get lifted by ajunior. Great play here as Lala is able to take out now. It's just 2-on-1. Mishen against iDra and ajunior. ajunior looks like he's just running and going for the entire general. Mishen going against iDra, but iDra taking damage from the tower. That's not what he wanted to do. iDra gonna teleport home instead, and ajunior goes down without taking out the general, only doing about 7,000 damage or to 8,000 damage. Not what he wanted to do. And we're gonna have to hop on board with Mishen doing a huge job anchoring for his team, trying to see if he can just stay alive as much as possible. And looks like Mishen waiting for his team, sees that Anton's on the respawn as well as Hip Hop. He sees Lala on the minimap on the center lane as well as iDra, realizing that he's going to have to help defend mid as much as possible. Let's hop on board with Anton. He's falling back too. Let's hop aboard with Hip Hop. Hip Hop against ajunior, the battle of the Durans. Who is going to get the better of him? ajunior looks like he's going to be able to win this time, and ajunior actually manages to take out Hip Hop. Not his best moment, as Hip Hop was able to, he was able to teleport, but ajunior basically won that battle, and that's important because he has to basically heal. Mishen is going to go against Lala. Lala takes out Anton, and now Anton is on the respawn. Hip Hop running back into the battle. Lala is gonna be able to, or he's gonna on the respawn. iDra rather is gonna try to take out Mishen, and that was so important for team number 1 or team number 2 to push back Hip Hop, as he was not able to do a lot of his stunts. ajunior lifts off Anton, but Anton does get away. Mishen, he's going to be trapped in the force field. ajunior instead going to teleport back home. And Anton, he's running to see if he can take out the general. All fortresses are dead for both teams, and the generals are still alive. A bunch of damage is being down. Mishen running out. iDra trying to see if he can try to trap Hip Hop. Hip Hop going to be trapped in that force field, and iDra does take him out. So great job there by iDra. And ajunior on the right is going to see if he can push up. Lala is alive as well, so it's 3-on-1. Mishen, once again, the final survivor. And again, I have to commend ajunior for being relevant in the game once again. Forcing Hip Hop to go heal is basically as good as killing him because he's out of the battle for the main. 3-on-2, and it looks like team number 2 is going for the kill, but Lala teleports back home. iDra realizes he's taking a ton of damage. iDra should go back home, but no, iDra dies. That is not what team 2 wanted at all. That will allow team number 1 to make a giant push here, but a lot of great damage being done on this final building. They are repairing as fast as they can onto this tower. And team number 2 making quite the epic comeback over here. Anton is pushing on the left. Can he do enough damage here? Lala is defending furiously with his true strike. He does catch Anton. Anton loses a ton of health despite going for a lot of armor. Mishen trying to go for the general kill, but Hip Hop is trying to take out Lala as well. And ajunior is trying to rush in overall, but they are going for the general, and that the general goes down and they can retreat. That will be amazing considering that they would be able to defend, but Mishen is not in good position. Anton is finally going down as well, and ajunior, he's gonna push back Mishen. And wow, so much action being pushed back and forth, but iDra, he is going to go center lane right here. And let's hop on board with his character. He is pretty much going to be, if this is the final push, it's going to be pretty much all on him. Mishen is the final person defending. He knows that this is the last stand for team number 1. And if he wants to survive, he's going to have to do it. But ajunior, being a sneaky snake, trying to run in and trying to do as much damage to the building. iDra running in as much as possible. Here comes what potentially could be the final blow. Lala destroys the final tower. And there is the good game. AJ and the boys are now the GK tournament champions. So congratulations to them. They will be the recipient of the prize pool money, I do believe. Is something like $25 a piece. So congratulations again to them. Great comeback despite falling back early, very far. 5-0 as much as I can remember. ajunior, of course, doing his best to come back into the game, being relevant, and of course Lala doing great amount of support, always getting the key snipes to do the tide turning battles. But the MVP once again of this entire tournament will have to be iDra for carrying his team to victory with a really good ratio. I believe he was like 20-5 by the end of the game. That is an insane kill death. And of course, Mishen, Anton, and hiphophammer, they were the reigning champions, but they have finally been dethroned. And so we're going to have to see if they're going to make a comeback. But if you like this content, please subscribe. Check out cityoftempest.net. Thank you to Max Storm as well as Asajonka for doing all of the City of Tempest logistics as well as testing and patching and creating the map. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And stay tuned for more City of Tempest videos as we get them. And again, this is Frodan here. I hope you guys tune in next time for the next City of Tempest cast. Whenever the next tournament is, we'll post it on the forums. Check out the City of Tempest, there's no spaces between that, City of Tempest channel on Battle.net. If you want to look up games, please play more in-house, please play more pubs as well. Just get the name out. This is a fantastic map, and we hope to see you guys around online.